they have all this knowledge, and they're cutting grass and, and doing chores around the house.
Okay.
This way they can be a mentor, because it'll be a individual here that's been through it, and
Right.
and actually, like you said, young people, they sometimes they respond more to elder people than they do their old parents.
That's right. Yes,
I
sir.
know when I was growing up, the same thing would happen. Boy, elder people tell me to do something, boy, I knew I had to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, back in the day, we followed good orders.
Right,
So I understand.
exactly. So tell us, so this program, how did you come about this, having this on the path to greatness? How did you come up with that name?
That's Mr. Baker, Pathway to Greatness. I got that from Mr. Baker.
Is that right?
Then I added the 1,000 student, 1,000 parents, and he agreed, didn't have a problem with it. And so he's going to host our social media Jeopardy game. He's going to be our keynote speaker at our luncheon. And all students use so much social media, Facebook and Twitter, and they're also on the phone, And so we had some of our members in our organization, we're a membership organization, come up with this Jeopardy game on social media, like who Bill Gates is, what's the best phone to use, how much texting do you do. So they came up with this storyboard and score for the Jeopardy game. And Mr. Baker and Tracy Funn from Washington Gas, who's been with us since day one.
No kidding.
And they've been
these sponsors are very important.
Oh, no question.
Yeah.
That's volunteer. And Tracy Funn had volunteered a lot of hours in the last 14 years that we've been in business. So she's almost like my, I want to say my youth summit wife, because she's there every year from the time it starts to the time it ends. But also, let me tell you another thing, that we got Pepco sponsoring our Mix and Mingle breakfast. And this is when we bring all our elected officials to come in and corporations to meet with the students.
And when does that held?
That's in the morning between 7:30 and 9. And so Pepco is doing that. And then we have the Department of Defense sponsoring our luncheon.
Oh, wow.
So it's a good thing that we got resources, funding to help us, put this program together. Because to do 600 students last year, it was a big task.
Okay, where is your operation? Where do you operate from?
I'm based in the city of Exeter. Mr. Eugene is our mayor in Sea Pleasant, Maryland, in the Bank of America building.
In the Bank of America, right at Sea Pleasant Drive and Martin Luther King
That's right.
Highway.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I've been there, and like I say, I was really amazed at how well that it run, and attentiveness of the students. Usually students running all over the place and everything, but they had computers there. And tell us the hours that individuals, they want to get involved, the parent or the student.
Well, basically, we have so many different competitions, so the hours varies. But getting back to the youth summit, we have 2 workshops for the parents, Countdown to College.
Hey,
yeah.
That's you have a workshop for the parents.
That's right. We want the students and the parents there.
Beautiful.
So one workshop is Countdown to College, and Franklin Moore from National Society of Black Engineers hopefully will be hosting it this year. And so their goal is to tell parents what they need to do to prepare their students to go to college.
For college.
Right.
Right.
And then we also have Iris Metz from OPM, Office of Personnel Manager for the federal government.
Yes.
And she's going to be hosting a panel of federal agencies from DOE, Department of Energy, Federal Trade, Navy. And so we're going to have a panel of federal agencies to talk about studentjob.gov. They have programs for the students for before and after college that they can go work for the federal agency. And some of these agencies will pay for your college. And so we need to share those resources throughout the county and this area. What other opportunities? Because, when you work at 9 to 5 and when you're in school, you don't have all the information you need to make sure your child has the right roadmap to college. Or if they don't want to go to college, here's some trade school.
Right.
Like the video game.
Now, you must have read my mind.
Right.
I was getting ready to ask you, no, everybody can't go to college.
Right.
A lot of youngsters have trade talents. And you're touching on that too, not just the academics. You're involved with the trades.
Right.
And who else? What group is involved with the trade?
Well, we work
training?
with the union, some of the unions.
Unions. Oh,
the union, because
the unions.
they're very heavy in that community.
Is that,
so our job is to find the resources and bring the students to the table. Once they come to the table with their parents, then we put them in front of these corporation, government, union. And the big thing that we found out working with organizations like you mentioned, like the HBCUs or any college alumni, 'cause all these colleges have alumni chapters in the community.
Right.
In the Washington, D.C. area, I should say. The fraternities, sororities, all those groups, I try to knock on those doors to bring them in to help us put this program together. The college alumni chapter mission is to recruit students to their college. And the sorority and fraternity is the same thing, to get these kids in school or focus them on a career. And like NASB, National Society of Black Engineers, their main focus is be engineer. BDPA, Black Data Process, computer science.
Now, what about the public? If they're interested in attending this affair, May 7th, they can come too, right?
Right. Just go to our website.
Yeah.
Or type in Patriots Technology Training Center, Google it.
Okay.
And you'll see it. Of course, we want all 5th grade to 12th grade students, but we don't turn any students away.
5th grade to 12th grade students.
Right. We've had
welcome, right?
Yes.
Okay. And that's on May 7th, 2011, 7:30 to 4.
At Charles Flowers High School.
At Charles Flowers High School. Fantastic. Now, as far as the volunteers concerned, what avenue do they have to take to get involved?
Just give us a call. Just give us a call.
Okay. Now, the volunteers, when I say volunteers, I mean anything. You don't have to have a PhD, you don't have to have a trade. You can just come there. I think it's plenty of things for a volunteer to do in your organization.
Yeah, we got a little bit of everything for someone to do something. So trust me, if you show up, we got something to do. We need your support.
So tell me, with this organization, how do you get involved with the scholarshiping?
Well, with the scholarship, there's all these fraternities, sorority, they have scholarships opportunity. The National Navy Officer Association, it's a lot of associations that we work with. And that's the key, is to plug into them and tell them that you have students. They send you information, and we send information out to the students and the parents. And we also do workshops on scholarship, Countdown to College. And that's one of our biggest programs that we have, because once we get them motivated in the STEM program, we got to make sure they have the resources to move forward to the next level.
Right. Because, and the other thing with the seniors too, I think I want to emphasize that again about the evolutionary elders.
Sure.
I think that the talent that they bring to the community is not being used, and just having Dr. Eugene Williams and his group involved with your group, because they could fill a lot of the volunteer roles that are involved there, and they have the technical knowledge. And I'm talking about for trade too. There's a lot of people out there that really, they're professional traders, involved in bricklaying and laying tile and all of that kind of,
the fact that you said they was underused, you can't do it all by yourself.
Right.
We got to learn how to team up and partner together.
Hey, now, you said the right word. Team up.
Right, partner.
And I'm sure in order for the young people to get into the economy in this country, that's what we have to do.
Right.
We have to team the resources like the evolutionary elders and Patriots. Patriots, I like to say, and wind up the show with, the Patriots has done a fantastic job.
Thank you.
I've been following your work, and I said to myself, now, that's why I just took time to go to your center. A lot of people tell you about things, but when you see it with your eyes, that's what I did, and I was very impressed. Any of you out there, if you want to get involved in the community, go down to the Patriot Center. You can see young people, you can see volunteers that are working to improve the living in here in this Washington metropolitan area. I want to thank you for being here, and like I told you off camera, I think Thurman Jones, you've done a wonderful job. I've had some of your staff members here too, so I think that you have any parting words?
Yeah, we'd like to come back again and tell you about some other exciting program, because, and the key is we have to partner. You know, everybody wants their own, but you can have your own, but let's come as a team like the big company, Lockheed, BA Systems,
right.
They come and they partner on grants or contracts with federal agencies, and we need to do the same thing. We need to come together as a team. You do one thing, I do another thing. Put this plan together and let's go after some funding. Because we're a nonprofit, we need to work together with more nonprofits.
Right.
Because you can't stand alone by yourself.
Right. And each one, that's why I'm trying to get, I told you about the different groups that are out there pursuing a career, evolutionary, they all are concerned with the youth. And that's what we have to do. You know, nobody makes it by himself out here. You know what I mean?
Effort.
We need each other. And once again, I want to thank you. And you're coming back. And next time, maybe we'll bring some the students in. You know, that 18. Make sure they're 18. You know.
Well, I like to bring our flight simulators here to show you what the students did when they built these flight simulators.
That would be great, having your flight simulators here on the Ed Brown Show. Okay, then. Hey, wasn't a fantastic show. And like I said, don't forget May 7th at the Flowers High School. We're going to have a fantastic time on the path to greatness by our county exec, Baker. See you next time.